Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is Vanessa Day here today, so we are going to go to see what we can do. We're going into normals. It's Vanessa. It's the current patch. We know what that means. She's going to have a harder time in ranked if we're going to try and go for like a little bit of a goofier off-meta type build. We could find more success with that sometimes in normal. But sometimes normal is, I'll be honest, there's a lot of normal runs that I've had that are harder than ranked runs that I've had. So it's a bit of a crapshoot sometimes, but hey, what do we got? We got a beach ball start. I feel like it's just memey enough to work, right? Like, I actually think that a beach ball start isn't bad because it opens up a couple weird options. I think katana start is pretty good, but honestly, I don't even think that beach ball start is frankly bad. It's just silly because it's not an item really on its own. Haste 2 aquatic items for 2 seconds every 4 seconds. I mean, it means it hastes itself and one other item if you only have this and one other item. I'm gonna do it. Oh my god, Monster Ranch. I really want non-weapon items, but Monster Ranch is Monster Ranch. There's gonna be an option here. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So let's fight the no. Hit me with a Kyber drone. Why not? We like getting Insect Wing, but yeah, the fact that we got a Cinder and a Poison Vial is interesting. Because one of the things we could do is look for a Catfish, and then every 2 seconds it gets hasted, and it ramps its poison. That's just its passive effect. It's kind of good. That's kind of good. So that could be the target of our Poison Vial, potentially. Obviously, Pufferfish is not in the game right now. It's going to be interesting when people come back to potentially watch these in the future and be like, why aren't you using Pufferfish, in a poison build? And I'm like, well, it doesn't exist right now, okay? Currently, temporarily, it's gone. Sue me.
Was that even a battle?
I'm not going to be playing Langxian unless it was aquatic. Because it's bronze. I have no synergy for it yet. If we started with it, it's a different story. Small and large items is okay, but Lost Crate is a really hard node to pass up early. 2 gold and an experience is great. Okay, well, as much as I like Finn's Big Bite, you really put me in a corner here. I don't have an item, so I think that I need to get something. Switchblade could be okay. I'm just going to see what else we got. Actually a board. Is it a good one? No, it's not. Is it a board? Yes. I'd rather find that at a higher tier anyways, actually. I don't think I'm selling for it. Deal 4 damage. Whenever we use it, it gains 3 damage. Every 2 seconds, it ramps up for 3. It's going to be perma-hasted. These are going to both be at 2-second cooldowns. We actually somehow made a board. I'm not going to sit here and say it's good.
You should know.
But it is a board, and the Switchblade is not aquatic, so it can't get the haste from the beach ball, meaning everything will work exactly as expected. Is that good? No. But it's going to work as expected. They have Jabalion Longbow, which is just going to do 90 damage, so it's like, screw me, basically. But maybe, just maybe, with enough heart and drive, Narwhal can get there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Jabalion's kind of just a free day 1 win against basically not like Ignition Core Dually. Or some kind of really good aggro start. Poison Extract. Get an aquatic item because I'm curious. When you buy an aquatic item, it's gained shield. I'm going to check medium.
What can I get you?
I like that. I think I'm not playing Coral Armor, probably. But I like the Shark Claws angle.
Really gonna enjoy that.
Okay, I'm not supposed to have that. That's illegal. It's a bug. Okay, if we take this 1 additional XP, we do level up before the fight, which I really like that. I like this fine, too. Weapons gain 3 damage. The haste is going to be cycling between these two, but I think that that's fine. Could go for the Giant Mosquito, looking for, what, like Proboscis or some more CDR. Covetous Thief could give us the Cloak, though. The Cloak is very good. If we had the Shadowed Cloak and Shark Claws, then we could, like, move the beach ball over, put the cloak right here. This is always getting hasted. So, therefore, the haste always goes to these because it tries to haste something that's not hasted. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know. It could be pretty good. It's not that exciting, but not bad. Yeah, this is something.
We'll remember your face.
3% crit.
It's over already.
Grindstone,
We barely got our flags
it's a
up.
little big for this. We're going to be leveling up anyways. I kind of want the small, medium items.
Master merchant or something.
Hard pivot. I mean,
There's fun size and then there's
hardly.
boring size.
I mean, I think we'll just take it and we'll figure it out. I'm not going to go coral armor.
To trade even when I
I'll
don't
get the
care.
narwhal upgrade because it goes up to 12, which is actually a notable increase. And then... Oof. Oh, you've made this strange. I'm going to go here.
It's
What
my
if we get
favorite
something
air
cool?
breather.
We didn't.
Another empty chest.
No
waiting to be
pain,
filled.
no gain. Let's do it. No pain, no gain. We can throw that powder keg down too, because what else are we putting down? I don't think it's going to work. I think we're probably smacked here, but it does a percentage of their HP if it goes
I may
off.
be young
It's not
now,
really,
Captain,
it's
but
20
I've
seconds.
seen
It's
my
not going
share
to go
of
off.
storms.
Yeah, they have Treb start. It's not going to be good for us. Well, no pain, no gain, man. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Next
Actually,
time,
a start.
boys, less blunder, more blunder.
No. And I got to tell you, the powder keg did nothing,
All cannon, no ball.
which is not surprising. I just don't have any burn yet, and I don't know if I want burn. I don't know if I want to go that angle or not.
Deal
A lighter, or I was going to say pop snapper. That's a very early port. That is such an early port that it could let us do some stupid things. That's so early that we could do something really dumb. Like what? Like pop snapper spam powder keg? Mmm. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to get it and think about it. We're going to take this. It charges up over here. We'll give it the cinders. It's got the 7 burn. It's pretty good. And we'll think about it. So, like, every single morning, we get a free bronze small item. It is usually a Vanessa item, so, like, we could stack some pop snappers with powder keg. I don't know. Obviously, we did the port run kind of recently, but I think that port runs can look relatively different from each other. Not to mention, they're definitely not meta. I'll take some health, because I just don't love the other options at this moment. And then I'll take the Flame Dancer. It could actually work well if we could get the Fiery Cutlass. Works well alongside the Powder Keg as another way to charge it up relatively quick. And actually get it to go off before the fight is done. Instead of like, well, it's going to go off here, isn't it? Yeah. Not bad. I think the Powder Keg is actually pretty good. It just needs a decent amount of support.
Waste of gunpowder.
Unfortunate. Sells items with ammo. I mean, we could go here and look for like a barrel, a cannon. There's only so many. I was gonna. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Surely not, right? Surely that's not it, is it? Maybe it is. Could put the Switchblade revolver. These have been really nice, though. What's another medium item that I even care about? Nothing that I can think of off the top of my head.
Place to store
No pain, no gain. We definitely could, and I'm going to. Because if we could get the barrel to have a higher chance to crit, that'd be great. So boom, boom. Using adjacent weapon gains 3 damage. It's not that great here, but I think it's the answer. Oh, it's a dually.
Go ahead.
Lost day 1, won day
Underhill.
2. Probably a lizard gamer,
Fun.
especially with a name like that. I'm kidding, but it's a lizard gamer. So I mean, honestly, am I wrong or what? So we are gonna go ahead and first burn them down here, and then 160 to the face. They did. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It's an interesting way to use port here.
Land legs make you
And they don't have a bad
predictable.
build.
You move in straight
They have the
lines.
lizard build. And the lizard build killed my whole family. That's what Reddit says. Silver tier skills. God. Curio could really provide us... Ooh, rocket boots. For the off chance that that becomes valuable, I'm excited. Gonna go ahead and throw 3 burn in that, pop snappers. So, like, potentially to get some haste out of it could be good. Hawk Ruby and rocket launcher. It's just so bad. It's so bad. Why does it exist? It's not even technically a weapon. Ugh. Non-weapon items. I mean, we could look for, like, lighter, I suppose. It's not the worst, but I think we just check some skills. First time you burn freeze. Bloodhound is so good. I think we're done with this. Bloodhound is so good. First time your opponent falls below half health, charge your items 2 seconds. It's just good. We're hoping to go for like a pow, 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 get him to half, and then Powder Keg kind of does the rest, is sort of the dream. Flame Juggler has some cinders, but also we die to Flame Juggler because we've lowered our HP, and that's just, it's kind of like a speed check, and I don't know if we get there or not.
The Lord of the Waste.
Okay.
See that plank?
Money.
Walk it.
Not gonna be mad at money. 100 HP. I'm gonna gamble. Nice. Hey, give me your rocket launcher. Flashy reload's great. Rocket boots we cannot get. Gunpowder I wouldn't be upset at. Gonna just keep my eyes on what runs out the fastest here. I'd assume it's pop snappers. Seems to be.
Pathetic.
Eagle
A spineless
Talisman.
assassin.
Increase your crit chance.
Another empty chest.
I know where that sucker's
Waiting
going.
to be
Bada bing,
filled.
bada boom. 20% chance to crit. 15% chance to crit. We should stop. We should stop that this instant. Vanessa has access to whenever you... First time you slow freeze is pretty good. Whenever you slow, your weapons gain 3 damage. Could be good too. I mean, Bolas is Bolas, and Bolas is fine. But I'm going to go for the freeze, because freeze is great. Just simple as that. 25% chance to do 60% of their health. Pretty good. We get that to diamond, it does, it has a, with 100% crit, it does 100% of their health. Obviously, the elephant in that room is, well, what if they have shield? Well, don't worry about that.
You've got talent. You should put it toward nobler use.
I like it. Give me as many
paint
pop
my
snappers as
shit
you
red,
can.
But I don't use paint.
Nice. Because the thing is, there's only so many small ammo items. I think there's... Let's do some science. Ammo, bronze, Vanessa. Small. 7 items. Bolas, well, we can't get cannonball. So, bolas, grenade, pop snappers, we can't get that. Okay. So there are only 5 items that you can get. If we put it at silver, what are the silver only? Grape shot and nesting doll. So part of me Part of me values leaving it at bronze. Yeah, part of me wants to leave it at bronze so that we get pop snappers. We're more likely to get more pop snappers. Because I don't want grape shot or the other thing. Because we want to get as many applications of burn as possible for powder keg to do the funny. Non-weapon items. I mean, if we find a pop snappers here, it upgrades this. I don't think we're going to go for the cannonball of it all. Water wheel, though? What if we just do water wheel instead? What if that's just better? What if we just use port to get the pop snappers?
Use that for the good of all.
We just use this to get them. That's probably just better. Okay. Okay, barrel.
Spar with you, but this
I'm
leg-
not playing Treb. We have a great setup for it. I'm not playing Treb. We've played enough Treb. I've seen enough Treb. No, thank you. We're going for the preening duelist, mostly just for the gunpowder. But yeah, so we're going to be getting haste going off pretty reliably here. This is pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. This is our win condition, so like the numbers on these isn't that important.
Maybe a Skoore.
Powder flask is not what I was hoping for. Upgrade your leftmost silver tier. 40% of their max health.
This
Love it.
will inspire the crew.
Oh, and also, boom, 2 seconds of haste now. I didn't even realize I was planning for that. Because I wasn't. Sells items. Not really worth a reroll here. Small burn item. There's only 2, right? Oh. Interesting. I guess because it tried to roll a gold, and since we had all the other ones, it couldn't give us... Interesting. I don't think this is a good item, if I'm going to be honest. But I wish it was a better item. But frankly, like the 6-second cooldown is less beneficial to me than the 3-second cooldown, regardless of the fact that ooh, hip hip hooray, it has 8 burn when I put it by the water wheel. Like in this situation, oh well, whatever. I'm not gonna put it. Fine. Woo! 12 damage on a garbage, like what it ends up being a garbage board, though. It's like, I don't know. It's strange. I just don't, I think it needs an improvement in some way.
Go ahead.
It's just, it's a gold item. Its thing can't be like, look at me in the right scenario. I am a 6-second 12 burn item. That's just not, that's not exciting. It's not good either. Please crit. Okay, we did not. We are probably dead. Because they have a decent amount of shielding. They have a good board, honestly. Like, they got the double barrel at gold with the powder flask, and they have the sub. Let's check some skills. First time you haste freeze. Yeah, locking down their board a little bit so that we can get some powder keg going is pretty good to me. We need to get some more crit in this. 25 is not enough. And I would like burn. Like, don't get me wrong, I want burn.
Don't worry, mate. I'll look out for you. Just trying to look out for you, mate.
We don't kill him. There's no way, right? There's no way. None. Zero. If we crit, we do 80% of his health. It's a 25% chance that we do that. And if we don't do that, we absolutely die. Absolutely die. I'm going to go to the foreman. Maybe we do something stupid with the crane instead. Okay, well, maybe we would have won because we got the crit there.
See that plank? Walk
No crane. No crane, no game. 3 loot items. I'm going to take the loot items with the off chance of getting... 18-second cooldown. 2 whole seconds chopped off that is quite good. We're not playing that. I'm most likely to keep this. And if we upgrade its damage, it's 40% of their health plus 36 is what it ends up being. It's kind of funny. What do I want? I think I just want some chocolate bars. We definitely like Old Zane here. We like Old Zane a lot. Instant haste on an aquatic is likely to show up. Inexorable is so good for us. Slowly but surely, 2% crit chance on all of our items when you start a fight. Increase the bonus by 2. That will help us get crit up on the powder keg a lot. So, aquatic haste at the start of the fight would also be really, really good with the water wheel for obvious reasons. We got an augmented weaponry gamer. And a... Interesting. Unfortunate. Yeah, we pretty much have the situation where if we don't crit, we die. So it's kind of like, at least if they have any kind of shielding, and they clearly do, they have the duct tape.
I've got another salvo with me.
So the good news is, the more fights we go in, the less likely, unfortunate, the less likely it is that, you know, that's going to happen. Because we're going to get more and more crit. I'll just take some weaponry. Pepper spray's an idea. Cooldown reduction is good. Because we, like... The thing is, we're getting the powder keg off. That's usually the hard part. That's usually the hard part, is getting the powder keg to go off. But not, it isn't right now. It is not hard at all. The hard part is transitioning this into actual... reliable damage. We're gonna need, like, I don't know.
It's over already. We barely got our flags up.
2 cinders for burn. I mean, that helps. Put in the thing that doesn't run out. That actually will help a lot. And then I kind of just want to get some experience, just to boost that a little bit. Curio has the potential to give us more cooldown reduction. Potentially the crit medallion.
Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
No dice. 17.5. It's fun when such a bad cooldown reduction item does such a major shift in the cooldown. Fired Fox 420. One looks like their first game and then never again. Which does mean that they just hit their enchant. Which I guess is they went for deadly. Why they went plasma rifle? The unfortunate thing is they might beat me. Because they do have lifesteal now. Especially after that enchantment. That's scary. Oh my god. We failed the crit. They just got the enchant.
Next time, boys.
All right, here we go.
Blunder.
To the moon with
More
this. I
blunder.
swear we're gonna salvage this.
They call me a sadist, but which is more cruel?
Inexorable upgrade is very, very good. Could do left eye. Give it the 15 right away, but I'd prefer the inexorable. I have faith. We're gonna save this garbage. I actually think we will. Okay. 38% crit, and it's going to go up to... Okay, it's going to go up to 8%, up 4%. 4% per fight, pretty good. Obviously, we're going to take any extra fights that we can. Come on, 42% crit all of a sudden. It's getting there. It's getting there, man.
Waste of gunpowder.
Okay. Come on. Crit chance. Use an item with burn. It gains a burn for the fight. Yeah. I'll do that. That helps my my failure state a little bit. In the event that we totally beef it. I don't like any of these options, so I'm just going to take the freebie to sell. In the event that we beef it. Catastrophic. All right. Is that RNG? Take the wheel. Here we go. Come on. Roughly a 50% chance to crit now. We crit, we win. Nice. All right. We crit, we win. Oh, it goes to 30% after, so it's at 46. Good, 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 good. Skills, what do you got? Whenever you're, okay. Whenever you use an item with a burn, it gains 2 burn. That's actually really good.
This will inspire the crew.
No pop snappers. We can sell these. It's not gonna, like, as you can tell, this is one of the few ways where you can get duplicate items. Not playing Treb. Come on. Not playing Treb. More crit. It's kind of all that matters. Is the crit. Whenever you use a large item, small items gain haste, I think is what that one is. Let's just do this for the off chance of big ego. It is a little bit awkward, but I think we're good. Conflagration lighter. No crit. Conflagration lighter, though, is actually a win condition on its own, too, which is kind of great.
I yield to your skill.
Should get a shovel so we can dig up a second lighter instead.
Maybe a skirmish.
Medium items does give us the small chance to find an upgrade to one of our 2 things.
All about moderation.
Interesting.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
Interesting. Okay. 136 plus 40% of their health with 80% crit. This is actually kind of good. Hold on. Crit chance.
Strike once.
Just hit me with an inexorable. All right. Gotta tell you, no cope. Probably. I mean, it's not really up to me to say no cope, but like, theoretically no cope. I actually think that we might coast to 10 wins now. I'm genuinely, unless we fight somebody with a start of combat shield, like that's the scariest thing that we could run into. Like, because once we get this up to diamond, it doesn't matter if we fight a pig with 100,000 health. If we get this up to diamond, they die anyways. Doesn't matter how much health they have. There's another pop snappers, but now we're in a spot where I don't think I really need the pop snappers. I could consider ditching the swashbuckle when we reach a certain level, though, of crit. But that level is not one we're at now. I'm going to take the free chocolate. What? That isn't... I was going to say it's an early Sirocco step. It's not. What does the swashbuckle have? Oh, it doesn't have one. Does the powder keg? Does the powder keg have a haste 2 items for 10 seconds after it goes up? That's very funny. I gotta be honest, it's kind of a garbanzo upgrade for us. I'm gonna do this, but like it sort of sucks. Like in the event that we get like frozen or something, I don't know. Lord Arkin might be able to kill us. Let's find out. He has whenever you use an item shield 40, and that's really, really obviously bad for us, but what? What?
My ship, my failure.
If that would have been diamond, we would have won that fight. Actually, literally, no cope. This now crits for 100% of their max health. Just give me HP. I just need to live for a little bit.
Go ahead.
All right, 10 wins. Here we come.
It makes this more fun.
It could get. It's still very susceptible to freeze. It's susceptible to bonk and assault focus. It's susceptible to all of that trash, man.
Like my crew says
Lol.
at the bar. Another round.
Don't get crit forehead.
All cannon.
It
No
looks like
ball.
35, but it's 98. So we're nearing the 100%. Shouldn't have gotten crit. Take the health. We just want to survive long enough. We want the health. We just want to survive long enough for the big funny to happen. We prefer this. If we get hyper focus, there's a possibility like we're removing swashbuckle, so hyper focus could end up being a way to like drastically reduce the cooldown of the powder keg. As a result, I'm going to be keeping
That plank?
all items to eventually, hopefully, if we run into this guy multiple times. We don't really need the crit anymore, even if I end up replacing that thing. So we're just going to Cinders up the lighter. We're going to get a small burn item that's the Dragon Whelp. I don't think I want to play that, though. It's so slow. It's good. It's just slow. Like, we can do this, bada bing, bada boom. That's actually... It's interesting. But we are in for, like, absolutely, we are so in for it here. We have one thought, and it's big explosion. I didn't hover over this because it's a boring upgrade, by the way, turbo upgrade. It's literally just doubles the haste. It's like, it's irrelevant. It goes off so quickly, and we have perma haste anyways. Nothing else getting it short of start of combat haste, which is what I was hoping Swashbuckle would be.
You should know.
Nothing was
I'm
going to
a bit
matter.
of a legend on
So this
the
is
bar.
a Vanessa who's not really losing. Building crescendo. Oh, I can tell why. They've got Solar Farm Treb. They're gone now, though.
I paint my ship red, but I don't use.
I don't use paint, by the way. 88%. There's a possibility that this is now right. Is it like happening faster is probably more important. We'll do this for this fight. I can now get rid of the port. It's done what it needed to do for me. I have my stupid options now. Okay. Cafe for what? Health. We just need to get our first shot off. Ugh. A little bit of CDR. Very happy to go for the Veteran Octopus. Yes, we could like get the Trash Titan, but I don't think the Juggler's going to be that important. We are doing this strictly, like, we have the Tiny Cutlass in our backpack. If we get another one, it'll go to Diamond. And if we fight the Octopus again, which we really might, there is a 0% chance for us to get the Tiny Cutlass.
It's over already.
So, there we go.
We
If we
barely
leave it
got
in our
our
bag, we
bags.
can't get it. Thus increasing our chances to get the skill that we want. Because Tiny Cutlass is by far the most likely thing you get there. So, it's just kind of nice. Small and large items. I mean, I'm curious.
Reasonable sized things.
I don't think there's anything that I'm playing. I don't think there's anything I'm playing here. Small burn item. It's pesky Pete because we have a bronze version of all this other stuff. Cooldown reduction works for me. We just need it to proc the first time. What are we at? 94. It's going to go up to by 6. So it does 100% of their health. It's Vanessa. And we also are going to be applying lots of burn
My fight
anyways.
isn't with
Therefore, this should mean
you. Insist.
instant memory. They have some healing. They got some life steal, but it shouldn't matter. because they don't have more than 100% of their health. When you fight me, you need to have more than 100% of your health. Just do that. I like that better. It's prettier. Yeah, we kind of... our build is done, frankly. It's just down to skills. This was beautiful, but it's also done. This just helps me go faster. More crit chances, I guess, what we want here, or health. Or I guess maybe damage a little bit. Like, it was nice to get the extra damage boost from the swashbuckle, but it's not that important to me. I guess Void Colossus makes sense here. We should be okay to kill before anything happens. It's so fast. It's so fast. Increase your other items burned by 2. I don't think I care. We don't need any more crit. We're good. We're done. So damage it is. Yeah. Nothing matters. We want skills, we want XP, we want health. Start of the fight, haste 3 aquatic items. Whenever you use an ammo item, burn 3. I mean, that's like... If I'm being honest, this is super funny, but like, as you can see, it's charging on the ICD anyways. Well, if you don't know it. It's charging up as fast as it really can right now. Like, the rest of this is memery. Oceanic Rush does increase... It's such overkill. I only need the silver version, but... It increases the speed at which the funny happens. Because this would go to like a 2.6-ish second cooldown. 2.7-ish, whatever. Second cooldown. Because it starts out with haste, which does actually improve the speed at which powder keg happens. Heated shells is funny. So is improvised burn. Oceanic Rush makes the big... Okay, let's just click that real quick. Oceanic Rush makes the big explosion happen faster because the water wheel instantly gains haste. We also instantly freeze an item, which can absolutely make a difference. Oh. Ooh. How did we not do their entire health bar's worth of damage? How did we not do their entire health bar's worth of damage? That's my question. They didn't have shield, did they?
I'm on the edge of the plank.
I was hoping for Radiant. Those who now know.
This world is full of noise. Must find the quiet within.
None of that changes too much. I mean, sure. An extra source of haste or an extra source of charge on this one. Why not, right? First 5 times you use an ammo item slow. And use an aquatic item haste a weapon. We already have perma. First 5 times you use an ammo item each fight slow a random item for 2 seconds is good. That's board disruption for us. How did that person live?
Stop resisting.
How did that person live? If they got crit for 100% of their health, how did they live?
Requesting backup.
They didn't have shield. And in fact, I don't even think they were even at full health. Did they not get crit?
Over already? We barely got our flags up.
Okay, let's see. This is just funnier. We should get the shield, I'm well aware. Powder keg applies 75 burn if it goes off. Frankly, the lighter makes more sense, but this is funnier. 75 burn just to finish him off. Give me more health. Give me more health. Give me more health.
We're out to dethrone it.
Are you going to have some malarkey that keeps you alive even though you took 100% of your health as damage? Okay. We got a little bit of a freeze off. Okay, good. Goodbye. Bye-bye health bar. It's been nice.
All cannon, no ball.
It's a legit board, though. I mean, they have augmented weaponry. Obviously, it's going to do pretty well. Is there a single item from another character that I would even want? Is Solar Farm better? I'm going here. Frankly, Rivet Gun actually might be better because it's on a, I think it's on a different cooldown. So like, Rivet Gun is very likely to show up here. It's not guaranteed. Yeah, it's too big. It's fun though. We take the loot items, hoping, of course, for CDR. We got a little bit of damage. I'm just gonna use the shield. Should have put the shield toxic, like did the shielded toxic. What? Shielded water wheel instead of toxic water wheel. There we go. Got there. But oh well. All right, so now we cannot get the tiny cutlass. It is not possible to get the tiny cutlass. So we'll either get the octopus or one of the skills.
See that plank?
We got the octopus.
Walk it.
I don't think it improves anything, unfortunately, for me.
Reward the peaceful, punish the war. You are enough, friend. I'm glad you fought.
Least valuable. Like, this is our last day. Small burn item. All of these options have sucked for a while. Incendiary rounds is actually not a bad call. Incendiary rounds actually kind of helps. Use an adjacent item, burn 2. It's better than A pop snappers. And adjacent items have an extra ammo. It's better. Don't really need that. For the funny, we're going to go for the damage. All right. There it is. This is it for all the marbles.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
We wouldn't have had to do this if it wasn't for that one fight that I don't understand. Oh no. Both players' weapons have double damage. We froze their boat.
I paint my ship red. We could use you in the
What
fight
the
on
hell?
Pelago.
That's a lot of damage. I crit them for twice their health bar. Oh my god. That was fun. That was really, really fun and very, very stupid. And I gotta be honest, like, this was Mimi. We really went deep into you know, almost dying. Lost to a lot of bad builds with a worse build until it became a build that was basically unbeatable. The things that mattered were this being diamond and having 100% crit. Those are two things that just take time. So, like, not to mention, like, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I turned down Trebuchet like 4 times. Why? Because Trebuchet is everywhere. I just wanted a little break from it. And I wanted to see if I could make this work in the stupid way that, like, on paper, it has to work. And yes, it did. Like, basically, we lost a couple of fights to bad crit rolls. We lost a fight to what, like, I'm going to have to watch the video back because I have no idea why that person survived. I'm sure there's a logical explanation, but I don't know what it was. Like, corrosive toxins is a thing that I guess could do it, but I didn't think that they were running that. I guess they, like, life-stealed on the same frame that they took damage is the only thing that I can think of. Which is so unlucky if that's the case, but it is what it is. I loved it. I loved it. Very, 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 very fun run. I think that Powder Keg is a real item. I think it's a real item that you absolutely can throw in a legit build, especially if you're running a Treb, like a Trebuchet. It could be your late game kind of clincher. If you find it at Diamond in the store, and you've already stacked up an Inexorable, take it, man. If you've already been stacking up Inexorable all game and you find it at Diamond, it's I think you should find a way to put it in your Treb build. If you are already running Trebuchet and you have those specific criteria met, I think it's an amazing item. Because it's not that hard to apply lots of burn with a Trebuchet build. If you just like, I don't know. If you're running a Trebuchet build, you have like a Fiery Cutlass. Like that's a very normal board right now. If you're running Water Wheel, that's another thing. People run a lot of Trebuchet Water Wheel builds. It fits into that very logically, I would say, and could be quite destructive. I really like it. I think it is a meme item that has the potential to actually be a real item too. It's kind of like the giant frost hammer, the giant ice mallet. I got none of the words right. It's a meme item that has real potential. You just need you shouldn't force it, but if you have the right setup and you find it at a higher tier already, or like you already have Inexorable, especially, I think is a big one, or some way to get it up to that 100% crit. It can be really good, actually. Alas, that's that. That's going to do it for today for the Bazaar. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for more Bazaar every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.